The Xiaomi Book S may suit on-demand users but is not sufficiently powerful to be your main work device. It comes with a 1080 pixel webcam, bright screen which is good when working during the day, but it comes with some few problems which are modest performance, short of ports and connectors, no onboard stylus housing, no mobile broadband. Xiaomi Book S is powered by Qualcomm's ARM-based Snapdragon 8cx Gen 2 SoC. It is important to note that the Xiaomi Book S runs on Windows 11 in S mode, which Microsoft says is streamlined for security and performance while providing a familiar Windows experience. S mode only allows users to download apps from the Microsoft Store, and the only browser allowed is Microsoft Edge. You can switch back away from S mode but can't switch back again after this. The tablet casing is plastic over an aluminium magnesium alloy body, and while it feels quite robust, it might be advisable to use a protective sleeves when you are traveling, especially as the screen only has a Gorilla Glass 3 protection. The kickstand adheres magnetically to the tablet's back quite securely, and the keyboard section also has a solid magnetic connection. However, as with all devices of this type, working on a lap or any surface that is not familiar is impossible. There is no lift mechanism for the keyboard either, so if you prefer a raised typing angle, you will be very disappointed. The 12.4-inch screen sits in smallish bezels. It is a 2560 by 1600 panel, offering a 244 ppi in a 16:10 aspect ratio. The refresh rate of 60 Hz is no more than adequate, but the 500 nits brightness makes it possible to use this tablet outdoors. Color gamut support is good too, with Xiaomi claiming 100% of DCI-P32. The touchscreen is easy to work with, and Xiaomi also provides an optional smart pen stylus that attached to the left short edge with strong magnet, charging wirelessly in this location. There is no permanent housing for the stylus on the chassis, though you need to take care of it to not mislay it. There are ports and connectors all over the tablet. One short edge has a volume rocker, a power switch, a 3.5mm headset jack, a USB-C port, a micro SD card slot, and one of the two speakers grills. The other grill is on the other short edge. It is good to see a 1080 pixel webcam here for video calls, while the rear camera is a 13 megapixel unit. There is no fingerprint sensor, but the Windows Hello Face authentication is available via the webcam in addition to Windows password or PIN. Audio output from the speakers is of reasonable quality and volume. They are perfectly adequate for general listening, although bass tones are not as strong as they could be. The Snapdragon 8cx Gen 2 chipset is supported by 8GB of RAM. There is a 26GB of internal storage, which ought to be enough for everyday use case, and more can be added via the micro SD card slot. Xiaomi quotes that the Book S can run up to 13.4 hours of battery life and provide a 65-watt charger. That's all from the Xiaomi Book S. It's a 12.4-inch, which is compact and well made. The keyboard is comfortable to use, and the screen offers plenty of brightness. The webcam has a 1080 pixel, which is good, and there is a micro SD card slot for storage expansion. The Windows S mode is installed out of the box, but a one-way trip out of this is restrictive mode, which is quite possible, and there is no way back to the S mode after conversion. The downside of the Xiaomi S includes aging Gorilla Glass 3 protection and a chipset offering modest performance, the lack of an onboard housing for the stylus, a shortage of ports and connectors, and no support for mobile broadband. Like we said earlier in this video, the Xiaomi Book S 12.4 may suit on-demand users, but the small screen and basic specification means it is not sufficiently powerful to be your main working device. Let us know what you think about the Book S 12.4 inch in the comment section. See you in the next video. Stay safe.